purpose of this video today is to help those people who are actually looking forward to start something. And what I mean by something is basically starting your own business with as little money as you have. The ideas that I'm going to be sharing with you, personally I've tried some of them and I've actually got to make some profit out of it. Now, if at all you are watching this video today, I hope that you get out with a very good business idea that you can actually pursue and make profit out of it, even in the midst of this economic turmoil that we are facing. So with that said, the first business idea is actually selling women's handbags. Yeah, I know this idea has not really been explored in a very big dimension, but I'd like to make it known that this is a very lucrative business and you can actually get to make your profit if at all you position your cards in this way. Now we are going to start by first the source, how you can source the handbags. The women handbags are normally like in pairs, maybe four in one pieces, 2 in 1 pieces, those ones which come in batches. You know, I'm going to be sharing with you so that you can see it in the screen here. Now you can actually get to import these handbags at a very cheap price from China through AliExpress, and you can bring them to Kenya and get to sell them and make your own profit. If the concept of AliExpress is quite new to you, then you can actually visit this guy in TikTok known as Side Hustles Kibao. His specialization is majorly talking about how to ship items from China and how to actually save money on your shipping costs and don't get conned in the process. So you can check out his page if at all this business model is convenient to you. Now the second thing is, how can you sell it? Where are the platforms to sell it? You can actually sell these handbags on Gigi marketplace, which is a good marketplace for selling second-hand items and new items. The second platform is actually Jumia, and the third place is actually social media. You can open up social media pages for your product. The second item is selling second-hand clothes, majorly known in Kenya as mutumba. Now this is a very good business model that has been around for quite a long period of time. You can go to the marketplace and actually select good items. In Kenya they call it camera. You can go and select camera clothes, the ones that look new and fashionable, and just within that same market, just like hawk your items. You can get shirts maybe like this one, maybe 50 bob, 20 shillings, and you can go and like sell it for like 100 shillings. Someone who is going to buy that t-shirt from you will think that they have really saved a lot of money, but you've really made profit out of making things affordable for them. Now the main hindrance of this is majorly you need to get to the market very early in the morning when the bells are just being opened so that you can get quality pieces. Now these clothes you can actually also sell them through your social media platforms, like opening a thrift shop. If you're on Instagram, you can actually see people opening up things called thrift shops where they sell second-hand clothes which have actually been really ironed out very well and get to display them for prices that actually are conducive to them. Now if you are still watching so far, please consider giving this video a like as we move forward. The third business idea is makeup. People call it face beads, women call it face beads by Stella, face beads by Maina. You know, you can actually venture into this business with a little amount as 20,000 Kenyan shillings. What you need as a start is actually the basic equipment, which is the brushes, the makeup kits, and tiny bit of accessories here and there that actually position your brand in a good way. Now it's a pretty straightforward business idea, and those who might be interested in it can actually get a good understanding of how it works. Now the major thing is actually, how do you get clients? You can actually get your clients from spaces like photography studios. People like to go to the studios to take good photographs of themselves might actually be in need of your services. You can talk to a studio near you and get to position yourself such that when a client comes in for a photo session, you can actually do some makeup for them, and in turn, in the whole package of the photography session, they can get to pay you a percentage or a commission for your services. So it's a very lucrative sector if at all you want to venture in it and give it the attention and time that it actually deserves. The next business idea that you can start is actually packaging and branding. Now, this is a very lucrative business idea that can be underlooked most of the time. Let's say, for example, if you can see this box. This box is what I bought. This box is what comes with when I buy my microphone, the one that I use for YouTube. You can actually venture into this business of packaging and branding and get to like earn good money out of it. Now, your main concern is not normally even how to get clients, because once you identify small business owners, then you can actually get to sell to them packaging products, packaging items, and like boxes such as these ones and even the bigger ones, just to package their products and look competitive to their customers. Now, people who are going to buy this product from you are actually going to buy it in big batches. Let's say 10 pieces, 50 pieces, 100 pieces, 200 pieces. And you're probably wondering, where am I going to be getting these boxes and packaging? Actually, you don't really need even to have a packaging company. What you need to do, get into social media. There are pretty many companies that deal with packaging. Now, for your work is just basically identifying those small businesses that might need packaging. You can check from their posts how they present their products, and you can pitch your services like, hey, I deal with this and this packaging and boxes. If you'd wish, I can present this idea to you, and maybe you can be buying packaging materials from me, and in turn I get a commission from bringing the boxes and packages from the manufacturer, and I buy them and I sell them to the client. Or maybe you can strike a deal, maybe it goes just through to the client, and in turn they get you a small cut out of it. Yeah, so basically that's how the packaging works, and I think it's a very lucrative thing that you can try out. The next one is actually photo and video editing. I think 2 years ago I mentioned this business idea, and I still insist that it's a really lucrative sector if you're willing to put some time in and learn the basics of how to edit pictures and how to edit videos, just such as this one. You can get your clients via social media, or photo. If at all you want to do photo sessions, you can get them via studios. If you want to do video editing as your specialty, look at content creators. There is a lot of content creators in Kenya who are looking for video editing services. You need to equip yourselves with basic video editing depending on the skill set and the level that the content creator is, and actually provide this service to them. Let's say, for instance, if you want to learn about photo and video editing, the capital that you majorly need is maybe getting a software, the Premiere Pro, the DaVinci Resolve, and Final Cut Pro. There are a lot of editors that you can use, and majorly for you to unload the perks and the good benefits that they can come out of it, you have to like get the paid version, or if at all you can really use the used version, the unpaid version to your advantage, then that can be really important to you. So you can position yourself as a photo or video editor to a content creator or a photographer, which actually saves them time, and they can actually pay you a percentage or strike a monthly rate with them, and you can actually get to earn a living just by sitting in your home. Now, depending on how the project is, it might require you to maybe have a computer or a laptop or a smartphone. Depending on how intense the project is, you need to have the necessary equipment that you're going to use to edit those photos and videos. So if at all you think this sector can be really convenient to you, then give it a shot. The last, probably the last one is printing on demand. It's actually the sixth one. Printing on demand is basically where you go about printing, let's say, t-shirts like this. I like the plain ones. If at all you can see, I like the plain t-shirts. This one is a black one. So you can get these t-shirts. For instance, this one I bought in Jumia. You can get such t-shirts, plain ones, and brand them according to whatever marketplace, or if at all you have like a community, you have a social media community, or you have a physical community, or you just have a project that you're working on, you can actually get to purchase these basic plain t-shirts for amounts like maybe 300 shillings or 250, depending on how many pieces that you're going to buy. And you can actually take them to a printer, someone who does printing, and to print the design for you, and you can actually sell them. It's something that I personally have tried out. You basically buy these t-shirts. For me, I bought them like when I used to do it, I bought them at like 300 shillings. I buy 20 of them. If you buy 20 t-shirts, that's 8,000 shillings. Plus the designing is about 100 shillings, so that's 400. If you multiply by the 20 t-shirts, that's a cost of 8,000 shillings. And I go to sell it to maybe campus students. Let's say in campus they are like organizations. I go and sell it to organizations for 500 shillings per shirt, or 600. My margin is about 100 to 150 shillings. So my profit comes at about either 3,000 bob or 2,500 bob. So at the end of the day, I'll go home with about 10,500 to 11,000 out of what I imputed, which was 8,000 bob. So if at all you want to like venture into the t-shirt printing business, majorly you don't really have to have the equipment. Just like look for where you can source the shirts, and look for where you can get someone to print good designs for you, and you're good to go. Now, clients who can be gotten for this particular business model is actually, as I mentioned, organizations, communities, market, like your physical community or your online community. You can produce your own merchandise and get to sell to them, or you can produce it for other people and get to earn a commission out of it. Those are the business ideas that you can actually start with 20,000 shillings or less in Kenya, and can actually make you a good decent amount of money. So if at all you are interested in them, find out which one that works best for you, and you can try it out based on the resources that you have. As we wind up this video, please make sure to subscribe, leave your comment of which business idea that you like best, that has worked for you, that I've not mentioned in this video, and let's get to interact and make this a conversation. So till next time, it's a goodbye for now.